I think when I reflect on many, many years in nursing, one patient that springs to mind is someone who was dying. They were probably 2 days away from death, and a staff member that I was working with was struggling with the fact that this patient would not admit that they were dying. And so it became an issue for that staff member that she hadn't heard the words out of the patient's mouth that they knew that they were dying, and the staff member was getting very, very upset. Every time she went into the patient room, she would be making reference to the patient, and you could see the patient just kind of crumple every time this reinforcement that, you know you're dying, was being said to her. And stepping the staff member out and actually trying to help her understand that it was her need, it wasn't the patient's need, and that actually when you went into the room and you utilised things like silence and were present with the patient, that the patient actually then volunteered to me directly, look, I know that I'm dying, but I just want to hang on to that little bit of hope, that I might get a little bit of extra time. At which point then you knew you didn't have to keep giving the message, you know that you're dying. And it really came down to communication skills for this other staff member who was feeling like this person must have been in denial. She as a nurse had to do something about that, correcting the denial so that she didn't die not knowing that she was dying, I think is what the overarching message was. But really that the patient did understand that, and what she needed was someone who could sit in the space, be silent, could be present, and could be there as a comfort and a support.